Hey guys, have you ever used dowsing rods? Um, they never worked for me originally, but the accuracy is just phenomenal on these. I had asked about you know investments and so forth like that. My next move, what should I do, and so forth. Uh, the, I only get a positive or a negative answer. If it's good for me or it's not good for me. It they don't talk, but you can ask a yes or a no, a negative or a positive. Remember these ones? These are actually these are welding rods. um, I weld. When I work on my cars, I weld, and I do all my work, and it's a hobby of mine. I like welding. I like welding. I'm not very good, but I like welding. It's fun. And anyways, this is stainless steel rods. You can get them out of it. You can make them out of anything, coat hangers, whatever. Um, what is this? 302. It's a food grade type stainless steel that I just use for welding and connecting little electrical stuff. Anyways, I'm these are kind of like magic wands. You, I'll talk about the magic wands later on, little by little. As I'm going through this transition here, I just want to ask a question, and I'm gonna try ask to see if my move is a good thing or not. Okay, I'm gonna ask if my move from to migrating to the native cryptocurrencies is better for me. And would it produce more and so forth. Okay, let's see, how should I ask this? First thing you gotta ask, you gotta plant yourself firmly on the ground. Remember, these are protruding they're not in your aura, they're out there. Okay, your aura is everything around you. Your fingers, they have a little aura. We're stuck in it and we can't come out. But when you have something like this protruding out of you, you're able to reach, the ether, the real. I'm not in a real society, by the way. I'm not in any group or anything. I'm just myself, a guy behind a computer. Just okay. I'm not gonna. Enough of that. Okay. I'm going to ask questions, and let's see what I get. As they come to mind, I really didn't plan on this, but I was thinking, I'm going to go to the rods this morning, and I'm going to show it to the people out there. A lot of people think this is, it don't work or anything like that. They're non-believers. They're not going to believe anything. Sometimes you got to look at these things as, you can't explain this to them. You cannot explain this to them. It's like, something like the pyramids. You cannot explain this to those people on television telling you how the pyramids were built and what they were used for. I was watching a video. It's besides the subject, but I'm watching this video on a red pyramid in Egypt. And this guy writes a book saying that it's... It was built for the production of ammonia. Ammonia. Out of all the things in the world, they're going to build this humongous structure to for the manufacture of ammonia. Like, people consume that much ammonia? What the... Okay, they use it for fertilizer. There's a lot of... That's what we use now, but back then they used Calcium is the best fertilizer. You lay calcium on the ground and, sand. You spread it on your lawn and it comes out beautiful green. Anyways, I'm getting off topic, but back to these things. It's like there's some people okay, that's negative. Nah, we don't want to think about them. I want to know for myself. Okay, you get your own rods, folks out there, and try this out. Try little by little. Try it out. See if it works for you. Okay, I'm gonna. First, I gotta find out if I can ask questions. Okay. Let's see. Okay. What is your answer? Okay. What is your answer for yes? What's the answer for yes? Thank you. Thank you. This structure here may be in the way a little bit. Let me see if I can over this way somehow. Okay. I don't know why this picture shows crooked in the camera, but it's straight here. Okay. Okay, so we have an answer for yes. They came across, basically, right? I'm still too close to that. I'm not close to this chair. There should be like a little open area where the energy can flow. Okay. Okay, guys. So we have our answer to yes, pretty much, okay? And I know that this one was going to cross over. They usually cross over this way, but okay. And it doesn't matter which hand, which rod is used. But if you do a session, try to hold them. And this is just my way of thinking. Try to hold them in the same hand, because you're under that session and you're under the energy on the left and the energy on the right. I'll talk about this some other day, about the energy, how we have, your right side is negative and your left side is positive. There's a charge there. You put your hands on a multimeter and you're going to get negative here and positive here. The same thing, everything, your head, the top of your head, the bottom of your head, positive, negative energy, voltage, you can measure yourself, positive and negative, I think it is. Every joint has a negative and a positive. Everything is joined with negative and positive. At Leedskalin, by the way, I was there in Florida a long time ago. He mentioned that we're basically all magnets, and we have negative, positive. Every cell in our bodies has a negative and a positive. Every little particle that's on, the human body is just unbelievable. Everything is negative, positive, and connects and interacts with the energy, the ether, the thing that I talk about that we don't see. Some people call it God, and there's God, but there's many gods, and this is above. This is above everything. Let's go into, what I'm going to ask another question. Okay, what is your answer for no? What's the answer for no or negative? What's the answer for no? What's the answer for no? What is your answer for no? What's the answer for no? Okay, I think we got our no. You see? Okay, thank you. Always say thank you when you ask or you interact. Thank you. When you say thank you to it, you're acknowledging it. By the way, I'm burning my little candle over there. That candle that I bought the other day, it's very aromatic, very very powerful. It's good for a big place, but not for a dining room. Anyways, let's get back to this. Okay. Another thing you gotta do is you gotta ask if you can ask questions today. Can I ask questions today? Can I ask questions today? Can I ask questions today? That was an itch. Can I ask questions today? And it doesn't matter if one is above the other or which side is above or below. Or I'm just asking a yes or no. I still am too close to this structure. Maybe if I move over a little bit. Let's see. Can I ask questions today? I would say that's pretty positive right there. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, oh Swami. I kind of joke around once in a while with the ether. I talk to it, and, you know. I know it's there all the time. It's like people think that you're alone. There's always somebody there, and if it's not somebody there, there's somebody in the other side, in the other dimension. You know, they're watching. So you're never alone. They've seen everything you've done, so there's no escape. And it's recorded. It's like a frame. Akashic records, I'll talk about that someday. I know exactly what they are. I mean, it's fantastic, but anyways, I haven't used them. I haven't used them in a long time. Probably the last time I think I used them was for this, for the investment. If I'm doing the right thing. That was about 4 months ago, and before that I haven't used them. Right, Charlie? Now you're gonna start snoring, Mr. Charlie. Huh? Okay, so we're ready. They work a lot faster for me One time they were boom, boom. And other times they're just stuck. It's like they're just stuck. They're just stuck. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna ask: Is the movement of my investments from the current account to the native accounts, from crypto, from the trusts to native crypto, is that a better investment? Is that better for me? Is that a good thing for me? Or is movement of my investment from Schwab accounts to native crypto, is that good for me? Is that good for me? Okay, it seems yes. Good, thank you. Uh, See, I didn't ask that before. I just said it was, like 4 months ago. No, 4 months ago. It's more like a year ago. Jeez, time flies. About a year ago, I asked him, a year and maybe 3 months or so. Actually, it's like October, September of last year, I think it was, that I started switching. But anyways, to Schwab, from crypto, native crypto to Schwab, I started trading, and the answer was positive. Is it good for me? Yes. So I switched. Are these trusts positive? Are they going to be good for me? The answer was yes. Now, I don't remember how I posed the question. I probably should have asked, is native crypto better than a Schwab account? Okay, I'll ask that. I'll ask that. Is native cryptocurrency better than keeping uh, the crypto trusts, Grayscale trusts, in an account? Is native crypto better than Grayscale trusts? Okay, here we go. Is native crypto better than Grayscale trusts? Profitable, better for me, for myself? Is native crypto better for me rather than Grayscale trusts? I went back a little bit. That pretty much seems to be the yes answer. Native crypto is better for me than Grayscale trusts. Uh, okay, you can do the same thing. Just try. Just try. And it may not work for you the first month, 2 months, 3 months. All of a sudden, they start working. Just try a question every so often if it doesn't work for you. For some of you you're full of etheric energy or something, and I've seen people, right away, boom, 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 they're working for some people, it works perfectly. Um, I personally know somebody who can find dead bodies buried, in the old country. When people die, they create a certain vortex, and his dowsing rods, they would do something. I think they crossed, or I don't know what they did, but they're able to find bones and things like that from long ago, people that lived long ago. Okay, we got another answer. What else should I ask? See, the only thing I can do, I don't use them too much. I mean, they're powerful, but I don't use them too much, as much as I should. Um, what else should I ask? Okay, is moving my cash from my Schwab account from Grayscale, selling the Grayscale into my Schwab account to native cryptocurrency. Is that a good thing to do? Is that good for me? Wait, what am I trying to... I already kind of asked that. Okay, but is that good for me now? Okay, based on the past question about 3 minutes ago, if native crypto is better for me, based on that, is it better to move that cash into native crypto now, or wait? A month? Is it better to... Is it good? Is it better to move the money now than a month from now? From the trust to the native crypto. Is it good to do that now? See, and that's where yes is. Usually they both come, they cross this way. But yes seems to be right here today, and no one went back, right? It might be the structure here that's kind of interfering, but I do have a problem with my leg. Carrying my mom, I think I might have broken it, my hip, and it's not hasn't healed in about a year. So I had to carry my mom in bed and out of bed and to the wheelchair, and I had to carry her around. And one time I just went the wrong way and kind of just. But anyways, and maybe that's why I'm kind of lame right now. So maybe they're, the energy, the negative and positive is not accurate. Your body has to be pretty much aligned. A great way to align yourself, by the way, go out into your yards and just stand in the grass. If you can do it bare feet, better. Leather shoes are good. If you don't have leather, any shoe, just ground yourself for a few minutes, and that kind of evens you out. The negatives and positives align themselves. A fellow by the name of Joe Sell, from Australia, he demonstrated touching a battery in a certain way, a car battery, it realigns you in a certain way, back to negative, positive, positive, negative, and you realign yourself. You know, top of your head is, let's see, your feet are positive, and the top of your head should be negative, right? Yeah, that's how it is. The earth is positive. That's why everything is attracted to it. Positive terminal on a battery, it's always 30, right? Because it attracts everything. It attracts dirt or whatever. So the earth, the plane of the earth, is positive by default. Even though people call it, grounding is negative, and they got it wrong. Negative is positive, positive is negative. But human beings, they get everything wrong. We're not perfect because of that problem that happened a long time ago. I'll talk about that some other time. But the earth is positive, and so your feet are mostly negative. And that's how you realign yourself. Everything realigns itself. Ask my sister, she had problems walking with her knees, and I tell her, let's walk in the grass because it's better to, instead of the sidewalk. And so we started walking on the grass, and I looked at her, and she used to walk kind of funny. All of a sudden she's walking like she was 18, and she didn't realize it. And I tell her, look how you're walking. You're walking like perfectly. Ground yourself, and when you get a chance, ground yourself. Okay, what else do I need to talk about? Anyways, this guy Joe Sell, he a free energy guy, right? He had some kind of intuition. He's probably been an old soul that knows, and he just knows stuff. He was able to run a car on free energy and healing with the Joe Cell. I've experimented with it. For some reason, I did have something that worked one time, a lawnmower that was running without fuel. The gas tank was dry, and it was running, not powerful, but it was running, and it just kept running for a couple hours, and it slowed down little by little. Started slowing down. I did hook up another one, another motor to a cell that I had. Cut off the fuel, and it was running, and I go, I'm running on it, And then I just, for some reason, I didn't attempt to investigate more. I was like, okay, I did it. And then other lawnmower, the gas tank, you open up the gas tank, it's dry, and the motor just keeps running. What did I do to it? Nothing much. I used to put stainless steel scouring pads. It's made of this stainless steel. What's the number on 322? I think it is 305. And it's not 304. It's 320. I should know. Anyways, maybe for some reason I forgot. But these are rods that I'm using. Okay, these are rods that I'm using for that cell. But I haven't touched those cells in 10 years. And they're still there. I learned a great deal, and maybe someday I'll reinvestigate. Just for me, if I get my car to run for free, it's good for me. Same thing. I mean, I put scouring pads. I was talking about that. I put the scouring pad inside the filter, and put some water that I used to charge water from the cells, and it might have been my intention. That's what I wanted, and that's what it was becoming. I put the lawnmower away, and I haven't touched it since. I don't know why. It's like I reached it, I did it, and see, somebody else would have try to sell this stuff. And when your intentions are to sell something, it just gets destroyed. It's like, he would talk about, if he wanted to do this for money. I mean, this is about money, but it's just about using it, doing something with it. It's not about selling products to people. When you start selling stuff to people, you get into that other side. You get into the evil side. You're not working with the spirit. You're working with selling and making money and basically stealing from here. It's kind of complicated to talk about that, but someday I'll talk a little more in detail. So that's the lesson for today, guys. So we have positive answers that I have made. I'm making the right decision, and I'm making the right decision into moving this into that. Okay, and I trust the spirit. I trust the things that I've learned. I started this maybe about 10 years ago with the dowsing rods, but I just do it once in a while. They never worked for me. And one day I started asking questions, and all of a sudden they started working. And these were just, I still have them over there, just 2 pieces of hangers, wire hangers, just cut into a length and bent, and that's all you need. You don't need anything fancy. You don't have to. Don't buy them. Don't ever buy these things. I made this. Let's see. Yeah, this is a welding rod. I bent it. I put a line. This is a straw. I thought it was a line for aquariums, but this is a straw. I slid it in there so it moves around a little bit easier. I don't know. It's okay. But also, they also move in your hands. They also move in your hands. If you want to put something like this, you can. Let me show this. This is a little straw, and it just makes it flexible to move. And it's just stainless steel. Okay, guys, that's all the stuff I got for now. I keep moving my stuff around, and I should have done this before, and we'll see what happens. I just want to show you this, okay? Okay, guys, I did it offline. I asked another question, and the question was if it's okay to show the people out there in YouTube about my dowsing rods, and the answer was very positive. Right away they moved to a yes. So that's all I wanted to add. Okay.